Hello, hello. Welcome back to Divine Destiny Guide. How are you? Sending you the purest of love and light. Yes, God is for us. And because He is, who can be against us? We're blessed, we're safe, and we're highly, highly protected. We're highly protected. So if it's your first time, welcome. Returning soul tribers, new soul tribers, thank you for your love and your support. I truly appreciate it. Again, please, my apologies in advance for the stuffiness, the hoarseness, but one day at a time, one day at a time. Thank you so much. So, the first card that fell out here, it says double for your trouble. Double for your trouble. So, whatever it is that you have lost, again, that reminds me of Job losing everything. And I believe I spoke about it also before. When the enemy or enemies wants to come after you, they will come after the things that they think you like or value the most. And so the moment that God gave the devil the go ahead with Job, he went ahead. Job was a wealthy man. So it's like, let's strip him. Because in the devil's mind, he thought that Job was only loyal to God because God was faithful to Job. And so, again, this is why it is so important that we love God first, seek God first, in spite of everything that we have as our material possessions, even our own families, your children. Have a relationship with God first, so that God forbids you lose things and people around you, you don't crumble. So the enemy went for Job's animals. Thieves came and they stole them. 10 of his children, all 10, they were celebrating, having a feast at a house. All of them died in a short span of time, and he was struck with a skin disease, boils, and sores. His friends came to visit him. They sympathized for a little bit. Then, after a while, few days, they're like, man, are you sure you haven't done something why God is mad with you? His wife said, curse God and die. Curse God and die. But thank God he didn't. He was frustrated. He cursed the day he was born, but he never gave up on his faith. And so that is a testimony for us that yes, we will reap if we faint not. We will reap if we faint not. For a lot of you, transformation. And again, this is us. Death and rebirth. This is us going through that process. You're not afraid to put an end to what no longer serves you. It's almost, when I see this double for your trouble and looking at Job, it's like you don't worship what you have, because you know that, or this is an encouragement for you, for those of you, just in case you worship what you have, you hold it near and dear to your heart. The thing is that you should love what you have, but not to the point, again, where it's ripped from us, where we crumble at the foundation. It's almost, again, having that faith is almost as if Job had a knowing without actually knowing that God will work it out. God will work it out. Because when God takes, or you lose what you have, the little you have, God will always bless us with more, bigger and better. He'll bless us with more. All is not lost. And so, as you adjust to life and the lessons here, again, it's just making sure that yes, endings bring new beginnings. You get used to the fact that yes, endings are sad, but then you look forward to new beginnings. New beginnings. New beginnings. I don't know why this card came out. It says here, jealous co-workers. That just completely threw everything for a loop. But the last card, it says here, pure heart. clean hands, or clean hands, pure heart. So for a lot of you, whatever it is that you're going through, clean hands, pure heart. This is who you are. And I broke the deck in a half, and it says, your darkness must flee. Yes, darkness must flee. God is going to give you double for your trouble. Whatever it is that you've been praying for, asking God for. Weeping may endure for a night, but you just need to know that His joy is coming in the morning. His joy for you, it's coming in the morning. Double for your trouble. Turning your mourning into dancing. And I know, it's not easy, but we have to keep positive. Yep, this card here at the top, it says positive attitude. Have a positive mind, positive outlook here. Yeah. Double for your trouble. Let's see what you have for double for trouble. Wow. You're an empath. You're a healer. You're a light worker. You're chosen. You're an empath. You really feel deeply, what people go through, their suffering. And even though it's a curse, a blessing, it's kind of like a curse. Because sometimes, again, your energy is easily depleted. People can sometimes manipulate us. We need to get charged up, a lot. Yeah. So it's good. But at the same time, we have to have balance as well. At the back here, it says you're a gift. You're a gift. And this is why God is coming through for you so big, because you're an empath. You move with compassion. Your heart moves with compassion when you see people who are less fortunate around you. A lot of you could give a lot too. And whatever it is that you've lost, God is getting ready to reward you. This is your season. I love it. This is your season. And at the back here, it says the spotlight is on you. I love it. Below that, it says someone is not honest with you at this time. So, everything going on at the same time. Meeting your soul tribe. So you have jealous co-workers, but God is also, again, making a way out of nowhere for you. So even though you may have people around you who are jealous, you're also meeting your soul tribe. So it's like managing the duality of life. You know what I mean? It's like, yes, it's a season of joy. And even though, yes, you probably have reasons to be sad, but it's like you're juggling it. It reminds me of that Two of Pentacles. You're juggling it. You're balancing it out. So even though you have haters, we have haters, we still have people who love us too. We have people who love us. Look, move in silence. Because if you have jealous co-workers and you're meeting your soul tribe, then, self-employed, some of you, or it's time to start that business. So if you have people around you who are jealous, and you're meeting your soul tribe, you definitely don't want to talk about it, because you know what those jealous people will do, right? Because what is jealousy? Jealousy is basically insecurity. People think that they're going to miss out on someone or something. So sometimes people may think that, oh, there is not enough to go around. Jealousy is also from a lack mindset. So this is how people will try to interfere with your life, because you're meeting the people that you click, you connect with, and you have that jealous, bitter person who is thinking, that should be mine. That should be mine. So definitely. And if you have had people, even my own family, interfere with relationships and friendships, you definitely want to have distance between what you love and people who are jealous, because they're looking at you and they're thinking, you don't deserve that. You don't deserve to be happy. Okay. So yeah, I could be talking to a Queen of Cups. Yes, loving, caring, double for your trouble. You're an empath. You're loving, you're kind. You have every reason in the book to be mean. like a lot of these terrible people. But again, you allow God to turn your mess into a message, your lesson into a blessing, your pain into purpose. You're better, not bitter. And so, because of that, you can still go out, see somebody who is less fortunate. And if they are deserving of it, then you don't mind sharing what you have. And I just kind of feel and sense too in this time, a lot of you, a lot of us, you're very particular who you're sharing what your cup with. Even from the overflow, you're giving to people who are deserving of it. You're an empath. You're giving to people who are really helpless, people who are disabled. You're not just going to throw what you have on people who, just to say, like, you just want to be a part of their life and you're giving to them just for the heck of it. No. You're now being intentional with who the people that you serve or you give to. You're trusting your intuition as well. You're very intuitive as a result. So yeah. So it's like, yeah, so you're all about, justice here, fairness, karma, the scale balancing. This is could be for a lot of you what the transformation that you have. Again, balancing out, equal give and take. For a lot of you, your people's karma, your justice, your justice. See, you have jealous co-workers here. You have jealous co-workers. Page of Wands. These people are very immature. Very immature. And this is why I said you have to be careful. Because again, even if they are old people, and I mean, I'm talking about adults here. So yes, they are old. 18 and above, you should know better. They should know better. But they're very immature. Again, jealousy is looking at somebody and thinking there is not enough to go around. As long as you're here, I cannot shine bright. You're taking up space. And they will do any and everything to remove you. This is not the time to fool with it. And see, these people, they may come to you, as if very playful, as if, they want to study you. They seem so passionate and creative. But the truth is they just want to study you, to get to learn you, to replace you, or to do you better than you. So they may come to you very innocent. Again, even in the workplace, you may train people and then they want to outdo you. You have to be very careful of that. For some of you, this may be confirmation, of something that you experienced in the past as well. Yes, it's like these people, they are the ones who want to be on display here. You see? Showing all the tricks they can do with their wand. All because they see you. You are creative. You're passionate. So the thing is, they want to copy you. You're so light-hearted. And a lot of you, this could be you too, where even though you're mature, you're very playful. You do what you do with ease. Your creative is like, for a lot of you, is like you're the best person to have as a team leader, to collaborate with. You have great ideas, and people could be jealous of you because of that. Some people could actually look at you and think you're a novice because you look so youthful. But at the same time, it's like the very same thing they admire, they hate about you. That's what jealousy is. It's admiration that's turned to hatred. Yeah, so for a lot of you with this empath, you're a high priestess. I mean, talk about intuitive with the, Queen of Cups and High Priestess. You're a friend of God. God shares his secrets with you. And this is what I'm saying is like for a lot of you, you are now having this inner knowing of who you should help. Not everybody is deserving of your heart, your time, your compassion. You're using your psychic gifts and abilities to tap in to see if people really are, who they say they are and if they're deserving of it. Communication, come in. This is your time. I mean, for a lot of you, when it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours. And you'll be meeting your soulmates here, your soul tribe. Your soul tribe. Again, taking a leap of faith. For a lot of you, it's like for what you have gone through with toxic people in your past. Again, it's like, how worse can it get? It's like, even if you jump from this, take a leap of faith. It's like, it can't get any worse than what you've dealt with from the people that you know, or the lineage that you were born into. I mean, I know that holds truth for me. So, yes, this is taking a leap of faith, trusting God to provide the people for you who are suitable for your soul. Meeting your soul tribe, meeting your soul family, the people who are not going to be jealous of you. Because for a lot of you, you could have been meeting people and you thought that they were good for you, but they were jealous of you. For a lot of you, yeah, you're this wounded warrior. You've gone through a lot of challenges, a lot of oppositions, new beginnings. And there was a card about some of you are self-employed or you're going to start your own business. The Ace of Pentacles, stability. This is coming from the hands of God here. Knight of Pentacles, whatever it is that you'll be building or working on, slow and steady wins the race. And I love it. I love that for you. I love it for us. So just continue to stay positive. Stay positive here. So God is going to give you double for your trouble. Double for your trouble. Whatever it is that you have been going through, God sees everything. And again, for you to be a Queen of Cups, you've gone through a lot of things emotionally, a lot of heartbreaks, a lot of betrayals and stuff. But God, you're here, and this is why He's rewarding you. Yes, this says reassess. I'm looking for cards to give us advice moving forward, what we need to do. Reassess. You're being asked to take stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. Oh my goodness. Notice who and what brings you joy and who and what does not. It's time for some life cleanup. I'm telling you, reassess. You're reevaluating the people who are deserving of your time, your attention. I said it without, this card just fell out. Take stock of your life. Let go of anyone or anything that no longer makes you happy. Notice who and what brings you joy. So this is what I said before. You're not because you have a cup and you're loving. You're now going to be very picky as to who gets a sip, who you allow access to. I mean, as a matter of fact, with this cup, it's like both hands. It's like one hand is holding the stem of the cup, the glass there, and one hand is on top of the cup. You're very mindful, very protective of who and what comes close to this. It's like you're guarding your cup with your heart. You're guarding it. You're reevaluating, making sure that people really are deserving of, whatever it is that you have to give. And no more one-sided connection. Again, with the justice card there, equal give and take, no one-sidedness. You are justice to a lot of people. For a lot of you, you could be also, it's like you're mirroring back to people what they have done so that they get a dose of their own medicine. I know it kind of seems petty, but it's kind of like sometimes this is the only way for people to really say, oh, but when they try to judge you, they can say, oh, but I can't really judge that person because I actually did the same thing. And if they have enough sense that should, allow them to bring changes to their life. It's like, why you are doing it. Because again, you're called to reflect to these people so that they can change their ways. So they can't judge you. They can't judge you because you're looking at people, it's like they came, they didn't support you. It's like, say you're selling something and the persons came, they just look and, they just walk around, didn't even say hi. but you know that they were there and nobody support you. Didn't even say hello. Now, next week, they have something they're selling. You'll probably go there and you just pass through the same way. They're going to see you. But again, they're not deserving of your energy. So again, this is them getting a dose of their own medicine. You're reassessing the treatment of people. And it's like they don't deserve your time or your energy either, or anything that you have to give. And for a lot of you, you're not going to feel shame about it at all. You have no shame about it. Because it says you have carried this burden far too long. It's time to release the guilt you have placed on yourself and start a new chapter in your life. Set a new goal and begin taking action towards happiness. Yeah, so it's like you're done being a self-servient, or used and played by people, because you're so loyal, you're so kind, and yet still people can just come and do anything to you, or they don't do anything, they don't reciprocate, they don't give to you. There is no equal give and take. But then every time you show up at their event or whatever, they're expecting you to bless them and to donate. I don't think so. It's time for you to soar. You're being asked to stop dimming your own light, period. It's time for you to come out of the shadows and let your authentic self soar. Fly high, dear one. I love this. Yes, it's time for you to soar. It's like, yeah, it's time for that rebel to get out, and not in a bad way. But again, stop conforming. You're making everybody else happy but you. Yeah, it's like, listen to your soul's, is whispering. God is talking to you. Your soul is whispering its deepest desires and trust to you. In the quiet moments, listen closely. It's guiding you towards your authentic path. Authentic, be the real you. Everybody else is taken. Be the real you. Stop being fooled and tricked by people, and then people laughing at you behind your back, all because you want to people please and make everybody else happy. And then, I mean, I'm telling you, it's like a lot of people are so used to doing wicked things that is like they have no shame about it. And we are people's, again, karma. We are sent into their life to really open their eyes so that they really can make a change. Some people may choose not to, but they can never say that they didn't get an opportunity to. So this is why whatever God tells us to do, we do it. Because it's not about us. The goal is that we would love for everybody to come with us, everybody to see the light, and to have the experience that we're having, but not everybody wants that. The truth is that light and darkness can never be friends. It doesn't matter. Yes, we may have a desire that, we can all live as one and the earth will be everything in harmony and peace. It cannot. It started from the moment that the devil showed himself in heaven and he was casted out. Then there's always an opposition. Light against dark. Light and darkness cannot stay in the same place. The same way fear and faith cannot stay under the same roof. We have to pick a side. And even though, yes, we can't tell people, we can't, make people believe the way we believe or see things the way we see it. But at the same time, we are called to be the light, be who we are. Everybody have a choice, yes. But as far as everybody, light and dark, evil and good coming together to make one, big pot of stew, it will never work. It will never work. So it's like, let's release that folly. I mean, we can all dream. It would be nice. I can admit it would be nice if all of us just get along. But the truth is that when this is spiritual warfare, it's light against darkness. We can't. We may find, even if I don't agree with somebody with a different belief, There are other things that we may come together on and agree with, but the one thing that if it's that important to me, I'm not going to conform just because I want to have peace with somebody else. I mean, some of us are meant to be role models. This is why some of us, we did the healing. Some people don't, or they didn't. They choose not to. So after doing all of this healing and this work, it's not for me to dim my light or to conform to make other people happy. So it's time to soar. It's time to take off. Yes, it's time to take off here. Release. Release. So whatever it is with, jealous coworkers that you've had, people are jealous of you, that you're around, maybe even collaborating with. People are jealous of you because of your creativity, your lightheartedness, and all of these things, your youthfulness. Divine is saying release. You're being asked to release any toxic people or situation from your life. You deserve to be free of all drama, and this is the first step to achieving that. I love it. Cut the cord. Again, talk about transformation. Do you see the butterfly effect all there? Yeah, it's change. You're not like them. Stop trying to fit in. You're not like them. They'll never like you. But the truth is that the way that people treat us is none of our business. But our healing is our responsibility. And so, because of that, again, you're asked to release any toxic people or situations from your life. You deserve to be drama free. Drama free. You don't need that stress. You've been through enough. You don't need that. Wow. Yeah, no. When you have people around you who are jealous, it's kind of like you're afraid because you're afraid to step on anybody's toe. And I mean, you're really just living out of your own authentic self. So, no, these are people who are saying as long as you're here, you're going to, we won't be seen. They're in a lack and they will do anything to remove you. So, again, as this high priestess, you know the vibes, you know, energy doesn't lie when you're around people who are jealous or insecure. Even if they try to hide it, eventually it will come out anyway. So, for a lot of you, you have this warrior spirit. You have a warrior spirit as this empath and a high priestess here. Relentless commitment to challenges approaches life as a personal battle here to master your forceful nature. Relentless commitment to challenges approaches life as a personal battle here to master your forceful nature. So I saw the card earlier that you're a wounded warrior. So for a lot of you, yeah, it's like you're sent out there. I mean, look at her. It's like so innocent. But God send us, you have your spear there. God sends you out there. He send us out there to again as a bait to show up in the lives of these people. And this is why after you've done your work, he's going to reward you. He's going to reward us by giving us double for our trouble. We have a warrior spirit as an empath here. You're a fighter. And again, sometimes you're underestimated. Look, bravery. Yeah, so it's like you're brave. It's like God sends you out to some of the most toughest battles here. For a lot of you, a lot of us, it could feel as if it's one after the other. Again, the strongest soldiers gets the hardest fight, and the realest people live the hardest life. But just trust and know, that God, yes, God is going to take care of us. Yeah, you have the strength and bravery to make whatever decision that you need to make, and you will feel so much lighter when you do. Whatever, any tough decision, if you're at a crossroad, just know that you have the strength and the bravery. Again, as a high priestess, go within, seek God, ask him for guidance and wisdom. Again, he shares his secrets, what he wants us to know with us. Okay. So for a lot of you, a lot of us, this is your season. This is your season. You know, you're next in line for your blessings here. You know, and it say, find the lesson. Something has happened and it stopped you in your tracks. In reality, it was simply teaching you where you needed to grow. There is no such thing as failure. So pick yourself up, learn from it, and keep moving or keep going. I love this. Find the lesson. Again, no else, no loss, only lessons. All your lesson, God turn it into a blessing. So for a lot of you, a lot of us, things happen, life happens that actually push us into our transformation here. You know, and now like the eagle, the phoenix, you crash and now you're called to soar. This is your season, and it's whatever it is, God is going to let it rain on you. It's going to rain on you. So whatever it is that happened in your past, it stopped you in your tracks. In reality, it was simply teaching you where you needed to grow. This is what it is. Lesson is to teach us to grow. There is no such thing as a failure. So pick yourself up, learn from it, and keep going. Learn from it. You gain the wisdom. I'm telling you, we are protected. You are protected as well. And again, wow. You see, earlier when I talk about meeting your soul tribe and with the jealousy, protect what is yours. You're being asked to protect yourself and your energy. It's okay to want to give to others, which you do effortlessly. It's important, though, that you set healthy boundaries with your energy before doing so. Now is the time to get some protection in place. Get some protection in place. Protect your soul tribe. Again, protect your heart. Yes, Spirit is saying you're kind. Protect yourself and your energy. It's okay to want to give to others. Again, you're naturally kind. It's saying you give effortlessly. But it's important to have healthy boundaries with your energy before doing so. So again, reassess. Why are you doing what you're doing? Move in silence. We saw the card move in silence too. Protect what you have. A part of your protection is moving in silence. It is hush, not talking too much, not sharing what you have going on in your life. Because the truth is that what people don't know, they can't hurt. And again, this is a part of your maturity. Have you learned from the past? You know, have you learned from the past here? This is what it's all about. This patience card came out a few times. You're being asked to practice patience right now. It's not easy to do this, but you're strong, and there's a reason why things are not aligning in the way you want them to in this moment. Have patience. It will eventually work out. So again, that may be a message for someone, and just be in the moment. Be present. Be present. Be here and now. I love it. I love it for you. I love it for us. Until next time, Soul Tribers, take care and be blessed.